Alright, this is gonna be a very different video for Coaster Sponge. It's gonna be a lot more just off rip. No script here, no crazy, no like a lot of editing, just me talking. That's what it's gonna be for the most part, because I just had to talk about this. Yeah, sorry about the lack of uploads lately. I've just been really swamped with college work, and the semester is wrapping up now. Should be able to get back to weekly uploading hopefully pretty soon, hopefully within the next week or so. So hopefully that goes well. But anyways, let's talk about the closure of Six Flags America, which is absolutely insane. I did not see this coming. Well, I kind of saw it coming, I'll be honest. I'm not 100% surprised, but I just did not expect that it would be happening this soon. I had a feeling Six Flags would start selling off parks, and after the closure of King Ka, there was a lot that was definitely on the table, you know. Deep down, I feel like I knew it could happen, but I also am very surprised. I also wasn't really expecting it. It's just crazy that this whole park is closing, that this park has been around for so long, and after all this time it's finally closing. And just a whole park, a whole coaster collection, all these rides, all gone. Well, some could be relocated obviously, but I would expect not that many probably to be relocated. This is just crazy to me, you know. When I heard this news, I knew I had to make a video about it, and I'm probably uploading this a little late, but better late than never. I mean, I've never been to Six Flags America, I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually making my first visit to Six Flags America this summer, so barely making the cutoff before it closes. It'll probably be my first and last visit, so hopefully it goes well. You know, most of the rides are open at least. This is crazy, just thinking about a whole park closing. I feel bad for anyone who has this as their home park, because even though it's not the best park, let's be honest, Six Flags America is not the best park out there. There are much better parks within the area even. Look around King's Dominion, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Great Adventure, even like, Hershey. Like, all these parks are way better. Let's be honest. Well, I haven't been. Maybe Six Flags America will knock my socks off, but I don't really expect it to. The coaster collection looks pretty good. Nothing crazy, but pretty good. Superman definitely looks like the standout. Batwing looks cool when it's open. Hopefully it's open when I go. But, man, this is just crazy. This is crazy. That's all I can really say. It's crazy. Again, I feel bad for anyone who has this as their home park. I kind of equate it to, like, I have Great Adventure as my home park, so, great coaster collection, but I also have Dorney as my home park. And, Dorney, it's not an amazing park, but it's a good park. It's a good park I like going to. And I'd be heartbroken if I found out that Dorney Park was closing. I feel like that's how a lot of people feel about Six Flags America right now, for people who have it as their home park. So I'm kind of surprised, honestly, because it looked like they were investing a lot more into Six Flags America, especially after the whole Steamtown thing or whatever they did, where they like gave new trains to their SLC and stuff. I honestly thought the park was on the come up. I really did, but this sucks. No RMC Roar, no nothing for this park. Just bulldoze it. Damn. I might end up making a video soon about what's the next Six Flags park to close and how likely it is, because honestly, after this, we can't safely say that no other park is going to close. We already know CGA is closing. I'm surprised this is closing before California's Great America. I never thought we'd hear about another park closing before California's Great America would close. But dang, I guess we did. And who knows if this is the last? It probably isn't. Maybe some other small parks are, on the chopping block again. Maybe Dorney. Hopefully not, but maybe Dorney. Some other ones that, maybe in like a very populated area that where you could sell them for land for like a lot of money, like Six Flags America was. I'm pretty sure that's why they did it. I'm not going to go into the exact, article why, but it was something along the lines of they're selling it for land where this is the best thing they could do to make the profit. It sucks. It really does. But from a business perspective, it does make sense. I'm not defending Six Flags at all, though. This is still horrible, and I'm not happy about this at all. I just hope I have a good visit when I come this summer, This merger has been insane. This merger has been absolutely insane. I still can't wait to visit the park over the summer. It's, I'm not going to say it's been high on my bucket list for a while, but it's been on my bucket list. It's been on my radar, and especially since it's not that far away from me. I'm a New Jersey native, and it's in Maryland. That's about three and a half hours away from me, I think. So that's not too bad. It actually has an announcement date when it will actually close, which is in November. So you guys have one season left to go back to the park, get your last rides in. Thank God for that, Thank God for that last season. At least we get a proper goodbye. And, I'm sorry to everyone that's, losing their jobs and everything. I hear there's severance pay, but I'm pretty sure that's only for the non-part-time people, the people that have like full-time jobs there. Part-time people are probably screwed. Best luck to them. And I really hope that they better be pouring this money into some good investments to come in the future, and I hope they relocate at least a decent amount of rides. I feel like rides like, Batwing's 100% scrapped, Roar's 100% scrapped, Firebird is done. I don't see Wild One getting saved. Joker's Jinx, maybe. Superman, honestly, probably not. They'll probably send it to parts for Darien Lake. Raging Cajun's probably going to be moved. Like, probably some of the flat rides, but overall, like, I think a majority of the rides are going to go. And that's really sad. But that's about all I have to say. I just had to say something about it, It's just a really big loss we're facing here. It sucks. It really does. And again, I feel bad for everyone who has this as their home park. I hope they get the best last season possible, Just go nuts, just go visit. Everyone just go visit. Even if you're not around the area, just go visit while you can. It looks like a good park from what I've seen, and I'll probably do a review or something when I go there. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Peace.